Strokes ahead in this group rivalry today.
And after that effort, let's take a look at how it stands. Rich, we get our first look at the beach here at Pebble Beach. This fourth is a short one, but beguiling.
It is just around the 325-yard mark. Most players tend to lay up and just have a wedge for their second. However, the big sticks, they can go ahead and take a rip at it, but beware, the beach lurks closely down the right-hand side.
That was a gallant attempt. Oh, I don't mind this par putt. Trailing by 5 shots after that hole. Going with the hybrid. Well, this one looks like it's heading to the sand. And he's not hit the mark on that approach. Second shot here on the 5th. Great touch. Really nicely played.
Great touch.
Our current leader is enjoying a 2-stroke lead. Sometimes you hit some good ones, sometimes you hit some bad ones. Looks to be going with a hybrid here. Oh, that was a little loose, wasn't it? Right into the water on that one. The lies aren't too bad here in the first cut of rough. Seemed to lose the handle on that shot.
You come out of the rough, your distance control gets off.
Oh, I thought that one was going in. This putt just 5 feet away from the hole. The old hammer hands putt. This next putt's for a Barney Rubble. Not sure if they read that the way they were expecting.
I can't believe what I just saw there. It seems surreal. This is crazy.
And after that effort, this is how the field is shaping up. And a little slide down the standings after that hole. We head across to the par 3 7th. We always talk about it in golf. It doesn't need to be a long one to be a great one.
Luke, this could be one of the most picturesque par 3s in all of golf. Who says great par 3s need to be more than 150 yards? Not a single one of them. I love this hole.
Ooh, what a shot from there. Take your hat off to them. So no change on the leaderboard for this player after that hole. Well, after the beauty of the 7th, we go to the beast that is the 8th. Is there a tougher 2-shotter on the property?
Not to my knowledge, no. At just around 425 yards, you're going to lay up to the end of the fairway. No driver needed. But the second shot is where it gets difficult. Downhill, a very small green. You knock it on here in 2, and you've done well.
Yeah, nice mid-range birdie putt, that one. Sitting at 5 over for the day.
And after that good play, moving up the leaderboard.
Oh, well struck. This drive's heading for the fairway in my eyes. And what are we looking at here, Henny?
Setting up here from about 165 yards.
And tidy looking shot, that one. And now heading over to Harold Varner III.
Coming off a bogey on the last hole.
This needs to go a little bit right once it lands.
A 7-footer right here.
Looking for another birdie here.
That was a narrow miss. Well, Rich, as we make the turn to the back 9, what are your thoughts so far?
Well, Luke, I've been enjoying this pair of rivals we are following today. The two of them are pretty even for the event so far. Very interested to see who will come out of this with the bragging rights.
This one looks to be a tad wayward. And here we are with the 3rd shot. Certainly makes putting easy if you can chip it that close.
Yes, very smooth tempo there on that chip.
Well, Rich, we start to head home, but first we've got to head up the hill on this short par 4 11th.
Thankfully, a breather hole after the last few. This is just a 3-wood. Could be a driver up the hill. Second shot, very short, but beware, this green pitches severely from back to front. Watch the spin on your second shot.
Golf became a power game, and there's few players out on tour that have more prodigious power than Tony Finau. If he really wants to go full tilt, Rich, it feels like everyone's playing for second.
He is a dynamic player that has the ability to make birdies in bunches. The ball striking, I think, is always going to be brilliant. Watching him when he was on the Korn Ferry Tour, graduated to the PGA Tour, and just keep watching this steady progression. Each and every week, he just seems to get a little bit better, and the confidence level is over the moon with this kid. And to bundle it all up, Luke, he's one of the nicest guys in the world. You want to root for a Tony Finau. He is such a likable, lovable guy, I believe, that you can't help but root for him. And the wins that he didn't get are just heartbreaking, and we felt the pain alongside with him. I love watching this guy play. I root for him every single week.
What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Just got to use the touch of a feather. Barely has to blow on it. This is just downhill.
Now 8 shots back after that hole. Rich, let's head to the 13th tee at Pebble Beach, shall we? And what's the decision off the tee?
Aim it right, just shy of those bunkers down the right-hand side, and you've got a mid-iron for your second shot back up the hill. Again, a green that pitches severely from back to front as well as right to left.
Oh, just missed. And that should secure the par on this one. Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead. No point hanging on to that one. You didn't hit your best there. Not quite sure about the strike on that one. This could be heading towards the rough. Getting ready to play their third. Choosing the 9-iron here. He didn't look to hit that one quite so flush.
Missing it short there, they will definitely be upset.
Well, you like the look of those hands.
Gotta say, his short game is phenomenal.
And now let's head over to Harold Varner III.
Who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Just a couple more inland holes before we head back to the ocean, Rich, the 15th.
Hitting it anywhere down the left-hand side off the tee will find one of those deep bunkers, so you need to avoid those. Hit it out to the right, which will leave a great second shot into this green.
Right on 4 feet. Should make this one. And the putt will go. What a great display of resilience on this hole.
In the bunker with their tee shot. Nice save indeed.
Let's take a look at the leaderboard as it stands. And this player's moving up on the leaderboard after that hole. Rich, the 16th, not a long par 4, but really requires some accuracy on approach.
It does. Lay up to the top of the hill, and you can look down on this green, which pitches severely from right to left. Just a wonderful short par 4.
This lie won't be too bad in the first cut. Now that looked pretty good the whole way. Let's see if we can make this big putt for birdie.
Starting to look really good.
In she goes. Let's head to the next. Let's head to 7, one of the most famous par 3s in all of golf, Rich.
Yes, just over 175 yards on the cart. It's a tale of 2 greens. When the pin is up front right, it's a birdie opportunity. Back left, find the green, make your 3, and sprint to the 18th tee box.
What have they got in front of them here, Henny?
Setting up this putt 24 feet from the cup.
Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? Didn't quite have the right stuff there. Putting for bogey. Yep, you'll take that. And now heading over to Harold Varner III.
Yeah, he needs to press on that gas pedal. He's 2 strokes back from his rival.
Sitting at 7 over for the event. Well, Rich, as we find our way to the 18th tee, few holes in golf capture the imagination more than the finishing hole here at Pebble Beach.
So much history on this hole. Aim it at the trees right in the center and hope you don't get unlucky and get underneath one of them. From there, it's going to be a layup out to the right and just a short 3rd shot. What a wonderful, wonderful finishing hole.
Time now for the fourth shot. This putt for a final score of 79. And that'll bring his tournament to a close.